Hey everybody, glad to see you around. And this is Dread Collection 2, Part 4, maybe Part 3. I don't know, I haven't figured out because some of the games wouldn't let me save or they cancel my recordings. Anyways, this is part of my Halloween in June because I believe Halloween could be, should be, and is every day of the year. I wanted to bring a little bit of Halloween to every month, at least a couple days for that month, right? So this time we're doing June. And it kind of pairs well with this, the DreadX collection, how they work. Anyways, you know how to do tips, tricks, guides, walkthroughs, speedruns, 100% trophies, or achievements. I play games. And I do other stuff, obviously. I don't just sit around and play games all day. One, that'd be too painful. Way too painful. Two, it's kind of like you never want to overdo it on anything. Because then it either starts hurting or it stops being fun. So, anyways, let's get all the anyways out of the way so I don't say anyways anymore. If you're unfamiliar, the gist of it is, as you get older, it's hard to organize events with friends and family. I get it. Maybe even while you're younger. You're like, man, I wish there was someone I could hang out with right now. Well, there you go. Here we are. These are videos on demand. Anytime you want to just, hey, invite me over to your house, put on one of my videos. And then I invite you over to my house that way. And we get to hang out on the world's biggest couch known as the internet. It's that simple. That's it. I don't need to butter up the language. I don't need to slip and slide down different paths trying to figure out a way to say the same thing 30 billion times over. That's the gist of it. It's like a buddy or companion video. You pop on one of my videos for the next couple hours, just consider me your buddy, your pal, your friend. Though as soon as you stop watching the videos, well, it's complicated. So just, yeah, sit back, relax, pretend, if you want to pretend you're playing along, pick up a controller, clickety-clack on the keyboard, whatever. Or if you are playing a game, hey, this is a perfect tool to kind of put on the back. Less so these videos I've noticed because, let me get through the opening. I do want to say thank you before all else said and done, though, to my subscribers. You all have been great to me over the years, so thank you very much to each and every one of you because without you, wouldn't do these videos. And by that I mean as long as one of you stays subscribed, I'll keep doing videos. I will play a tune and dance to a jig to a single subscriber. So, thank you. Keep it up, and I'll think about doing something different. Getting a little better at this. I don't know if it's in my DNA. It's not frog sequenced. Drive-by Redneck Computers, howdy. And Maniac Mansion is a game recommendation. Pick it up. It's horror themed. Comedy horror, right? Anyways, yeah, I already unlocked the boxes. I'll give you a heads up. I unlocked Sucker for Love and Squirrel's Stapler because I wanted to see if I was going to run into the issue I ran in with about 2 or 3 games where as soon as I would play them, the recording would stop and save. And you'll notice rough cuts with some of the videos. It's because I didn't expect it. I didn't know. I don't know why. I'm not that smart and tech savvy. Probably something to do with a conflict of the program in some manner. Tron. Is it Tron? Get out of my computer, Tron. We need a Tron game like this. Or it's just a bunch of different devs tackling different aspects of minigames of Tron. Anyways. Yeah, the sound volume, right, is the problem. I don't know how to fix it. I've done my best without. I drink some water. Doing some editing software crap, right? I don't edit, right? That's also the part of the charm of the channel. Everything is unscripted, unedited, and totally unprofessional. I keep it that way because I believe in honesty and mistakes aren't bad. They build character. And they're a tool, right? Like, even if I don't learn from them, someone else might learn from my mistakes. Even if I refuse to learn from my mistakes, at least someone else might be like, yeah, he's a dumbass. So, Button to dip him. Don't dip, it's bad for you. Yeah, there we go. So that's it. Sorry about the sound levels. Let me know in the comments if there was a way to adjust the sound levels so my voice can at least be heard a bit better over. People aren't getting their eardrums blown out by the flip-floppity of the in-game volume. Because even though it won't help for my videos now, it might help someone in the future if any of my viewers or anybody who just, like I say, the drive-by rubbernecking viewers, if they decide to pick these up and they want to do, hey, I want to do a video of Dread X Collection 1 and 2. Yeah. Alright, so, I said I was going to, now to the game. Sucker for Love, save it for last. Very first time ever playing a dating sim game. I am familiar with it because I did buy the actual main game because I was like, I'll give it a try someday. I like Cthulhu stuff and Lovecraft. So, we will save that for last. I wish you could look up at the screen. Oh. And this should be the last video. Interactive small game hunting. Squirrel stapler. Okay. Ha! Graphics quality. Squirrel. Yeah, I like that. I have one monitor, so input. Left mouse is fire. Right mouse is fire. Middle mouse is fire. Space to jump. There we go. We'll figure it out as we go. WSAD. Run. Action. Left mouse. Use scope. Right mouse. F call. Toggle map. Tap. Simple enough. Alright. Got some squirrel armor. Well, we came to get away from it all, but so that our love might blossom, but oh, look at my beloved. The flies have made her ugly and rotten. I wish you were beautiful like the squirrels of the wood. And so I will cover her in the squirrels of the wood. Alright. Oh, wow. Sorry. Making that pop filter work for me. Alright. Let's go. I like the graphics. 5 days, God is coming. Saith the goat of the wood, thou shalt not staple squirrels. Staple all the squirrels. I like the PS1 graphics. I do. I'm sure y'all remember DreadX Collection 1. I said the same thing. With, was it Shatter? Day 1. East. It is time to hunt the squirrels. Red is such a terrible font. Use the map default tab to orient yourself. Come back tomorrow for another tip. Alright. Resume. How do we get out of map? Oh. Running is loud and can scare squirrels away before you even see them. Walk whenever possible. Stay low to hide in the foliage. You're practically undetectable if you're in the weeds. Use your ears. You usually hear squirrels chatter and move before you can see them. Rifles equipped with scope. Use it. Bag burn. Long range. So, we have, a bird feeder, right? But we have the infamous Chubs. It was Chubs. Chubs is a huge squirrel that just bullies every other squirrel, all the birds away from the bird feeder. What am I supposed to be doing anyways? Just... This is literally it. I'm just hunting squirrels. It's not a squirrel. I'll take it. That is a squirrel. Anyways, I've thought about doing a video, because he will go up the bird feeder and his fat ass will fall. You son of a bitch. Obviously, normally I wouldn't go squirrel hunting. Never been squirrel hunting, but... It's been a while since I've hunted anyways. Gone hunting on a gun. I did bow hunting for a bit out in California, and then I just stuck to tracking. No offense, it's a lot of work to prep up. And do all that. I'd rather just go down to the 7-Eleven, get beef jerky, call it a day. Granted, homemade beef jerky is really good. But, there it is. What is he doing? Guess we got all day, huh? Oh, there's ammo. I need 5 squirrels. think there's one of those hunting simulator games like Cabela's, and it's like has a werewolf or something in it. I saw like a video on that. What are those? Once we get our squirrel quota for the day, we'll go check out the question marks. Like how I'm acting real quiet as if I'm actually on the hunt. Alright. That should be all the squirrels I need to get for the day, right? These are enough squirrels for today. Now let's check out. I should head back home. What are these question marks for? Once there was a lonely artist who lived by himself in the woods. Desiring to ease his loneliness, he saved his meager earnings and purchased a fine paintbrush crafted from the hair of a beautiful woman. The artist loved his paintbrush so much that he used it to paint the woman who had given her hair for its creation. As he imagined she must look, he was then informed that due to a terrible mix-up, the hair had actually come from a wild boar. Come back tomorrow for part 2. Alright, what's that over there? We're in it for the long haul. Just keep heading in a direction kind of like this. I should hit it. Well, what is this? Squirrels have 4 sharp toes on their front feet for climbing and 5 on their back feet. What is this? Health? Why do I need health? Is this gonna be... Uh-oh. Why is there health meter? If I'm just dealing with squirrels. Nothing of note to report. Some marginal abnormalities in readings that went away once I recalibrated. Some odd noises during the night. Probably swirls. Overall, everything's pretty quiet. Come back tomorrow for another report. Okay. Alright. Got a bit of the lay of the land. I'm sure the game's gonna turn terrifying at some point. Oh, I mean, it's horrifying that you have a dead body that's nailed up and you want to dress in squirrel corpses, but hey. What I mean by that is I think the hunter becomes the hunted. Squirrels can eat their body weight in food every week. Huh, tell that to Chubbs who does it like every day. What the heck is that? Why was that hurting? What was there that was hurting? Don't go in that. Damn. Stonehenge. I will not be chasing down every one of these notes. I can serve a file as much as their feet and jump up to 20 feet. Not Chubbs. He's like more like 2 feet. He can jump up 2 feet at this point. Damn you, Chubbs. Alright. Make sure we're going the right way. I think we're going the right way. To the house. Yes, we're going south. So as long as we head in a southerly direction. Southeast probably would be better. Then head south. Nope, keep heading southeast. Yeah, you just head southeast. Yeah, be advised, there is no volume control for Sucker for Love that I could see, so you probably will have my voice drowned out, which is okay. So consider the Dread X is kind of like a loose or minor, somewhat no commentary run. Alright, I gotta check something. Is there anything on the back of the house? Oh. We're in 5 days, God is coming. Is it the Squirrel God? Press action, left mouse button, to staple the squirrels to your beloved. It's ridiculous. You are sleeping. Looking good. Fashionable. I'm gonna say 4 days now. Oh, it says in 5 days God is coming. Okay. Day 2. Today I must hunt the big squirrel. Use the map. Use the call to track and lure herbivores. Come back tomorrow for another tip. Got one. I'm also trying to be kind of quiet because I want to be able to hear the squirrels. I think I got 2 squirrels, right? You need bullets. No. Did I just shoot 1 squirrel 3 times? I think I did. I'm an idiot. What was that? I guess that was a big squirrel. That is a big squirrel. Alright, it should be all the squirrels. Sorry, Mr. Squirrel. Is there enough squirrels for today? Alright, do we really care about the stories over there? Might as well. We're already west and south. We'll head north. North and west. I also didn't explore that other area down there, did I? Kind of curious. Might come into play later. We'll do that. Alright, small abnormal readings still occurring with odd regularity. Recalibrating always fixes them, but they come back the next day. I always keep finding dead squirrels outside the door. Looks like maybe an animal's leaving them, but I'm noting it as per my instructions. Come back tomorrow for another report. Alright. What is that? Health. I mean, all things considered, this is like a relaxing game. One thing I like about most of these games is they're generally pretty good about helping you beat them in a timely manner. Yeah, I don't know what that is. DreadX Collection 1 had had one that was timed, and that one was actually pretty fun once I realized what the heck was going on. But a male squirrel can smell female heat from up to a mile away. I'm glad I don't have a nose like that. ammo here, but what's up in here? Health. Okay. I mean, do the squirrels start getting guns or something? The artist was inconsolable. He spent his days weeping and taking his portrait long walks in the rain. On one of these walks, he encountered a woman who said, "Ah, young man, I can see the reason for your despair. Come with me." For a few pennies, she said, his treasured painting could be brought to life. The artist was overjoyed. The spell was cast. Only then did he remember that he had only painted the woman from the waist up. Technically, we just follow this road, right? It'll lead us back home. Oh, wrong way. This way. You know what? No, we're just gonna cut. Just head south and follow the wall. The wall trees. Although squirrels mostly eat nuts, seed, and fruit, they've been known to eat insects, bird eggs, and even animal carcasses. Oh, maybe that's what Chubbs is building up to. You know, break into the house and just eat me while I'm sleeping or something. Good old Chubbs. He's a knucklehead. Knock, knock. Who's there? A giant squirrel. I don't want squirrels, I want skin. Give me back my skin, or give me yours instead. That it? One of those doesn't look giant.
You are sleeping.
Don't get too excited, folks. Just a Red Bull. Alright. So I'm guessing we gotta do the other arm and then the legs, and that's how it goes, huh? Day 3. Something was scratching on the windows last night. I should look for tracks. Be careful, rifle noises travel far and can attract predators. Okay, so that's why we have a health bar. These are not normal squirrel tracks. You think? Something out there is hunting me. hear rustling. How is that missing? One more little squirrel. We need a big squirrel. We need to find the... whatever it is that's hunting me. It's got paw prints, so it's not going to be a boar. Boars don't got no paws. I ain't got no paws for you. Alright. Should just need a big squirrel now, because I think that was a little one. Now we gotta hunt us a chubs. Where you at, chubs? Can't tell if that's a little one or a big one. I think it's a little one. No idea what happens if we pick up another small one. Oh, I heard that. Alright, exploding. Whatevers. Get some health. Try and find the big ones. I don't know. I don't know how you can tell where the big one is through tracking. The newly created half-woman screamed and wailed, clawing her way in circles around the room as blood poured from the bottom of her torso and entrails flopped around in tangles. The artist sobbed and looked at the old woman, who was examining the pennies he'd given her. Unfazed, she caught his gaze, shrugged, and said, I reserve a special spell for these circumstances. She pointed to an X mounted on the wall. It's not a very good old woman voice, is it? Sorry about that. I need to refine. Like, again, I think I've said before, the reason I do this so unprofessionally is I'm playing these games for fun. It's not work. If it was a job, I would put more effort in, like, editing and presentation. For example, I always recommend Avalanche Reviews channel for kind of what I'd probably do, except being less... the hell? Nerd focused. No offense to, I think his name's Jared, but you're a tech nerd. And it's interesting. I mean, I understand probably about a quarter of whatever he's saying, but it's always neat to listen to people who are knowledgeable about stuff outside your wheelhouse, you know? I would go more that route, right? I'd you know, gussy it up more and make it more presentable, but again, I want it to feel natural and evoke feelings as if it feels like we've known each other since 3rd grade and we're just hanging out on the couch and shooting the bee's knees through the breeze. Alright. It's that general direction. I just don't know if it's a big... It is a big squirrel. And it saw me. There we go. Alright. These are enough squirrels for today. Oh, we're all the way out here. I don't think we ever looked over here either. Ammo, just in case. Looks like it refills every day, so. I have no idea how to deal with the exploding cat wolf. Whatever it may be. Speaking of, how did he get me? Need health. Hunter needs health badly. Where's health over here? Where is it? Okay. Yeah, I shot it, I thought. But looks like you might need more than one shot, maybe 2 or 3. I hope they just don't they're not like constant respawning things, I would say. Every map it should be fine, but alright, here's a Stonehenge. Standing stone circles. Make sure we're still recording. Yeah. So yeah, if I was paid, I'd be more professional. It's the same thing with the voiceover, right? I'm just trying to have fun. There's something in the woods here that we didn't expect. I keep finding tracks and here at night moving through the excuse me, the foliage and scratching on the concrete. In the morning there were squirrels outside the door with their limbs all pulled off and their heads twisted around. Dozens of them requesting a call for instructions on how to proceed. Alright. Let's get out of here. Is this just going to be the same squirrel fact? Squirrels break down their food with a structure called gastric mill, which is located in their stomach. Yeah. Like a mill. Grinding stones. Mine doing actual voice work. Always grew up with like cartoons and anime in the 70s, 80s, 90s era kind of stuff. So I always thought it'd be neat. But yeah, unless I was paid to do it, or if I was asked to do it, if it's someone else's work or something, I'd put a lot more effort. But my own projects, yeah, mostly for fun. Squirrel stapler, you'll get caught up in the squirrel stapler. Squirrel stapler from Mattel. Yeah, this one's alright too. I actually prefer the last two we played so far. Those are the two of my favorite. The Touched by an Outer God, and what was the other one? Toy Shop? Those are good. Not that this is bad. Because at least here there's things to do. Hey. Wait, what? Didn't I get all the squirrels? What squirrels am I missing? Do I need 2 big squirrels? I've hunted enough today. Yeah. Thought so. Oh. Okay, we put her at the dinner table. You are sleeping. And we brought her back. Day 4. It's got to go to 5 days, right? If you're being attacked, use circle strafe tactics and dodge around obstacles. Okay. Squirrel are always watching. They are. There you go, squirrel. Okay, ghost squirrels attack you. Remember him to engage. Yeah. I'd say so. Restart day. So ghost squirrels hurt you, and those things will. One ghost squirrel and one exploding wolf will end your hunt for you if you don't do it. Oh, I didn't check by the house. Squirrel claws are sharp enough to tear our eyeballs. Yeah, that's true. Let's restart day. Maybe you have to pick up the squirrel, if there are any squirrels by the house first, before you start spawning, because I ain't seen nothing. Day 4. Alright. We got one squirrel. What? There we go. Well, at least we got the big one out of the way. Artist lifted the axe, tears streaming down his face. The half-woman continued to scream and claw. He brought the axe down. Her left arm rolled across the floor, and still she screamed and writhed. He brought it down again, separated her skull into two parts, and somehow still she screamed. Again the axe came down. And again and again and again, until she screamed no more. This is tense. Asshole. Alright, we need health. So we can't survive a hit from a exploding wolf. They're capable of hating you. Yeah. For sure. No. Wolf. I heard that. Health. I need health. There's gotta be health. There's a squirrel up there. That's fine. Ow. That's that. Something about deboning. Don't care. There's health somewhere. Oh, come on. There should have been health here. Might be health in there. Ammo there. I remember there was health up here, right? Yep. Let's get the health. Where are you, you wascally squirrel? Hmm. No. No. That's fine. That's fine. Ghost squirrels are fine. What's not fine is this damn exploding wolf. So we can take like 3 or 4 ghost squirrels and still live. So, there's got to be a health pack around somewhere. I will go way out of the way to try and find a health kit. Circle strafe has not been working. In regards to dealing with the exploding wolves. Why do the wolves explode? I don't know. They just do. Oh, if I haven't said before, thanks for joining. I hope everything is going well in life. No. No. Gotta find health. It's not a wolf. It's like a giant raccoon. Looking at the tail. They have taken away all the health spawns. It seemed like they were everywhere, and now it's like they're nowhere. Here's one. Okay. Well, since we're already over here, I'll be right back, folks. Bathroom. We'll check out the outpost. Alright. Resume. Mm-hmm. Ah, okay. It takes 3 shots. Okay. Well, we killed one. Whatever those are. But now we need ammo. It's in the walls now. In the concrete, looking for my brain. It can't find it because my brain is inside my skull, but it will. It will peel away skin and bone to get inside. When my brain is taken, I will come for you. I will break you open. I will take yours instead. I'm in the shadows now. I'm seeing you cower. You're already stretched apart into pieces. Your head is already twisted off the spine. Come back tomorrow for another report. Why would I want to come back for a report like that? Whoa. Look at that health over there. We're grabbing that health. Need 2 more regular squirrels. I don't think that works for the little squirrels. I think that only works on the big one. But we'll find out. I'll test it out tomorrow. Because I've used a squirrel collar and I ain't seen no little squirrels running around. There should be ammo over by Stonehenge there. What's this say? Squirrels delight in causing pain. That is true. Oh, hey, look. The health regenerates? Because I could have sworn I picked that health up. Got it. One more. We just need one more and then we can get the hell out of here. Stay quiet. No. Alright. Where's the squirrel? There's the squirrel. These are enough squirrels for today. Alright, we did it. Now we just gotta get back without dying. I guess circle strafing does work. I don't care. I don't care about any of you. I just want to find health and ammo. Maybe this regenerated or respawn? Regenerated. Regenerated respawning points. Saturday morning action cartoons. Yeah. Angry like raccoon bear things, man. What are you doing out here? Huh. Didn't quite notice that before when I came by this way, but poison grass, do not touch. Good thing squirrels can't read. Nope. Are you in here? You're gonna end up in here, I'm pretty sure. We should have just one more day. You are sleeping. I don't know how many days this goes on for. I'm assuming it's one for each limb and then one for the body. So God is coming today. Day 5. If you're being attacked, use circles. Good luck. Good luck. There are more squirrels than you have bullets, and you have made him very, very angry. Probably. Let's test this theory. Oh, I think I see it. Yeah. Yep. So, it's the big squirrel collar, so it doesn't work on the little ones. The little ones you have to listen for their lighter chirping and the sound of them moving the brush. Like that. That sounds like squirrels. Yeah, I've enjoyed this one. Not my favorite, but I'm gonna scroll there, scroll there. We got a lot of squirrels. There's one up there. Damn squirrel ghost. Need health. No. Need ammo. Ow. I need health. I know where there's health. Is there health up here? No. Why isn't there health up here? Okay. Let's just go to where we know there's health. Plus we can get the papers. And we can get the one squirrel that we need. We'll check out these, because why not? Right? The artist's ears rang as he turned to the old woman and said, "What is the unspeakable horror that you have brought to me? How can I ever escape what has been done? What penny spell can you cast to conjure good from this?" And the old woman exclaimed, "The bloody mess." Examined the bloody mess and said, "Well, young man, this will make a mighty fine stew." And so they made a stew from the remains, but it was poison and they both died. Art will eventually destroy the artist. The end. Okay. Guess. Alright. We'll go check out that other paper at the other spot. And then we'll worry about the squirrel hunting. Because I don't know if killing the last squirrel is going to trigger something. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be anything out here squirrel-wise. So, have you played the DreadX collection games before? Do you have a favorite? You can spoil something or backseat game me on some of the later ones, because I plan on doing all 5 of them, because the first one really left me with a good impression. Please disregard previous reports. Everything is quiet. Okay. And this one is still been fun to play through. A lot of walking simulators, but like I said, the toy shop and the Touched by the Outer God was really, really good. And this one's pretty solid too. Oh, and the main overarching story house with it. I like doing the puzzles. Doing that house. God is coming. I must prepare to meet God. Back to the house, I guess. Because there was a... circle in the house. Well, can't go in the house. Got 4 shots. We'll make it count. Now we have 9 shots. God is coming. Nice. This reminds me of the bucket one, where it's kind of scary, spooky, but not really. They usually seem to have one that so far has like a very good comedy angle to it. Oh my God, it's Alvin. Alright, where you at? I've played enough Persona to know what happens. You win. That's Squirrel's teeth. Alright, that was Squirrel Stapler, huh? Interactive small game hunting. Bargain bin hunting game by David Szymanski. Dread X2 collection. Alright.
Have you bothered to question any of it? You know, was any of the stuff I told you true? Or was it all part of the process? You know, did we really never test this before? Would I go through all the trouble of dragging one subject out of the jaws of oblivion to test the theory in this?
Oh, we've got all the comic pages too. We can do that.
Or is it just part of the reconditioning? Am I just feeding you a narrative to help you recontextualize your existence? Is that what cures the cognitovirus? Hey, listen, you'll never really know. As far as you know, it's all true. Or it's all lies. Or it can be both. You know, just because something is a lie doesn't make it not true.
By definition, it does.
You know, the conclusions you come to. That's reality. At least that's as real as anything is ever gonna get.
Alright. Before we do Sucker for Love, let's look at the comic pages.
I didn't really have an end game in mind. I just knew that I was fucking done. This
All in one go, too.
last
So,
time.
I'll shut up.
I drove 4 hours to Flagstaff. It wasn't much as far as plans go, but at least I was certain of it. Just keep my engine running and the wheels straight. That's all there was to it. I wouldn't turn around. Not this time. After that, I'd figure it out. On my grave, nothing could get me to go back. Not this time. Not even the sky falling down. And then it did. All at once, it just turned on. There was no build or warning. One moment, it was a typical frigid desert night. And then it wasn't. It was so bright that I nearly ran off the road. But not like the daytime kind. It was like a trillion neon signs packed too close together, all being lit up at once. It's weird how quickly you calm down after something shakes your whole world. Here I was, confronted with cosmic shapes filling the sky, shifting and swirling and dancing in ways that makes your mind fold in on itself. But it wasn't long before I was just wondering if the sudden stop had fucked up my tires. Hell, people were pissed when I called to check in on them. Why the fuck are you calling at 3 a.m.? I just told them to look up. That's what I keep coming back to. The return to normal. The sky was on fire with God knows what, and I actually drove 3 miles to the next turnoff to get back on the southbound freeway. Because crossing over the middle was illegal at 3 a.m. with no other cars for miles. With the sky on fire. I was trying to call the entire time. I hadn't called Mom yet to let her know I was going back to check on you. Whatever. It's not like I was staying. Alive, dead, somewhere in between. I just needed to know. I didn't want to spend the rest of my life wondering. So I kept calling. And my phone died. Emptied by my persistence. A little reminder that this wasn't all just a dream. Normal. The old normal? Driving along the flat and endless highway, sun crawling through the sky. The new normal? Driving along the flat and endless highway, sun crawling through the sky. I was wondering if I could see it when it came up with all the other lights. Still could. The sun was the same. But the road, it wasn't so straight anymore. Maybe it wasn't any less straight. I don't think I even turned my wheel. But I kept driving by places I had never seen before. This is a road I had driven 100 times for more years than I care to admit. But I'd never seen that avocado stand before. Or that gas station right off the highway. Hell, do they even have those roadside gas stations anymore? Complete with a banjo playing Loco in his blue overalls, strumming along next to his little dog? Was this road always 4 lanes? Or did it used to be 3? I think it was always 4. It's funny how you might know something like that, but not really know it. I couldn't tell if the mountains used to always be there. I could have sworn I used to drive at night because I didn't want the sunset to blind me. But wouldn't the mountains have covered that? The way the hills would roll forever, little buildings jutting up at random peaks and valleys. Was it always that way? I came across a little gas station sometime later. One of those little wooden shacks with a mesh door straight out of a cheesy horror flick. It was old, impossibly old. Like, no card readers on the pumps old. No one around to help. The windows to the station were so caked with dust that I doubt anyone inside would even know I was here. Walking up to the door, I was met with the strangest odor. It was like a peppermint Christmas flambe covered with jet fuel. I couldn't tell if I wanted to vomit or dance. Opening the door, the smell became overwhelming. But I was somehow okay with it. It was like taking a bite of cake that's just too sweet, but you keep eating it anyways. The inside? Well, it wasn't a gas station at all. It was filled wall to wall with paintings. There didn't seem to be any consistency in the styles other than that they were all off. Not surreal or even dadaistic randomness. It wasn't uncanny or frightening, and yet it was deeply unsettling. But it wasn't trying to be. It just was. Whatever that indescribable quality, the paintings kept getting more so that, even without words to describe it, my mind could tell it was there, slowly being perfected. And that drew me further in, down a long and endless chasm narrowing into infinity, until I found them, hunched in front of a blank canvas. They were weeping, laughing. It was both. It turned to me as I approached. I wanted to paint a face that never existed in a color we've never seen. It was choking back tears. It grinned with a wild abandon. The eyes were clawed out of its head. And yet, it saw me. It knew my shocked reaction. Eyes were getting in the way. But now I have seen. Now I can see. Now I know. It looked at me, locking eyes. Then it blinked. It was gone. I turned. I was never more than 10 steps from the door. I walked back to my car and took the nozzle out of the intake. It didn't really matter. I didn't have far to go. I could just walk. So I did. I was already home. I just hadn't realized it before. You greeted me at the door. You missed me. You were terrified. I couldn't find you anywhere. You were furious. You were dead. I never left. Never came back. I killed you. We fucked like rabbits before we met. I was in love when I kissed you. I left because I hurt you. I never moved in. I never loved you. I understand now. We'll always be together. I will always be without. That is just one me. Infinity of that one. There are countless others. An endless fountain of infinity. I'm still learning. But now you're dead. You never really were alive. That is you. Only endlessness awaits me.
Alright, I'll probably upload that as a separate video with louder volume because I think I got, what, voiceover volume's low, yeah. Alright, folks, it's that time. Sucker for Love. Heads up, the sound volume is going to be much louder. You probably won't hear my voice. That's probably for the best. But first time ever playing a dating sim. We'll see how it goes. Wow, that took 2 hours itself to get through all that. See you on the other side. Remember to probably adjust your volume down if you bumped it all the way up. This program contains graphic themes of self-harm, suicide, and advisable quantities of tentacles. Viewer discretion is advised.
Akabaka.
Akabaka. Eldritch gods, cosmic horrors, things beyond our understanding, to merely gaze upon their forms to abandon all hope. The only thing protecting all of reality from the final coalescence of insanity and terror is the fact that the deep ones await dreaming. The awakening underaligned stars heralds the end. Today, the stars are aligned. Okay, fine. Damn it, come on already. Same day shipping my ass. I only have a half hour tops until the stars move out of position. A year ago, I saw the face of an eldritch being in my dreams. It whispered its name to me, Lanetta. Ever since, I've been obsessed with trying to see it again. I got really wrapped up in the occult, dumped paycheck after paycheck on trinkets and spellbooks, to no avail. I'm not the kind of person to get addicted to stuff or spend recklessly, but I just can't help myself. There's something I have to do once I see it again. Was that the door? Thank goodness. I spent way too much money on getting this for me to miss my chance. The amount of money I've lost to scammers claiming to have the real deal is a little embarrassing, but as of today, I'll have a genuine Necronomicon. Ancient spellbook containing the dark rituals needed to contact the Elder Gods. Finally, Huh? What the hell is this? Why is it pink? Isn't this supposed to be like brown? Oh, skip that. It's supposed to be an ancient book or something. This looks like it just came from an office supply store. No, please, don't tell me. I got scammed again. How much money I spent this time, I thought there'd be no chance it'd be a fake. Great. No way I'm getting my money back either. The scammer's probably long gone too. Damn it. Need a new hobby, seriously. What a strange scam, though. You'd think they'd at least try to go for an authentic look. Did they really think nobody would notice that their Book of the Dead is Malibu pink? Wait. Is this symbol on the front embossed? Is this thing made of real leather? Pages look gilded and gold, too. And this weight. Why'd they make a knockoff out of such high-quality materials? Maybe I'll take a look inside. Take, remove, light, redraw, take, off, remove, take. I took a turtle. Redraw. Items. Perform the calling ritual. Alright. Oh. Okay. Oh, the book's here. Ensure all possible light has been snuffed from the room. In your room, this means draw your curtains, turn off the lamp, bedside, in the dark, light, red fire candles, they are for your protection. Dark is dangerous. Find and put on your ritual necklace. When all is complete, chant Lanetta off art the Magabish blah 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 blah. Click and drag from the first letter in the phrase to chant. Slowly. Oh, slowly what? Never leave the lights off. Her name. Do not cover your ears, you will need them. Nothing is just your imagination. Okay. Draw curtains. We'll play their little game. Necklace. Necklace. That. That. What else we got? Turn off overhead lights. Is there a light switch? Oh. Oh, there's more. Oh, there's even more. Where? Alright. Calling.
Mortal.
Oh god, it actually worked. She's here. A beacon of madness is towering over me, an omnipotent and chaotic avatar of world-ending calamity. Even with a year of preparation for this moment, I'm frozen in fear.
For what purpose have you awoken me and brought about the end of reality?
I can't talk. I can't even breathe. Blinding dread, choking terror, my very sanity is teetering on the precipice and looking down. No, I finally got this far. I finally have my chance. I can't perish now. The Dark One, I ask that you grant my wish.
You wish to be the first human to be destroyed, yes? So that you are spared from the cataclysm I shall wreak upon all life?
No, I want to smooch you.
Eh? What?
Okay. I want to smooch.
Don't say it again, creep! And how are you
Okay.
looking directly at me without being driven mad?
Seen worse. Alright, yeah. Let's do that. We'll do that. I'm mad with lust. There's a smooch meter? Alright, what's that?
Send me back.
Huh? But you just got here. What about destroying reality as I know it?
I'll do it next time. Maybe when the stars realign in 1,000 years or so.
But I'll be long dead by then.
Exactly.
Hey, I went through a lot of trouble finding this damn book. The least you could do is...
Where'd you get that book?
Huh? What, this? Bought online. I know. Funny looking Necronomicon, right?
It's not a Necronomicon.
Is it your journal? It's not?
What Necronomicon is bright pink, silly?
God, she's cute. But what's with the sudden personality change? Don't trust it. Oh, you're being, remember? Well, if it's not a Necronomicon, what is it?
It's a survival guide
Okay, that too. For what?
for dating me.
What? Really? This thing?
Mm-hmm. It's full of rituals that I like. Offerings, spells, and how to protect your sanity while performing them.
I struck gold. I would have paid double for this. Wait, what did she just say? Protect my sanity?
I am a cosmic entity beyond comprehension, so no amount of contact with me is safe for a human. Your mind could snap like a reed at any moment, actually.
Gulp.
Oh, don't make that face. I can make it worth your while, if you understand what I'm getting at.
You'll let me smooch ya?
If you can make it to the end, darling. But if you chicken out or go insane, I'll end reality right then and there.
Will you spare the world if I win that kiss?
No. You knew what you were getting into when you woke me up, right, darling?
Looks like my only two options are die or die without getting a kiss. Well, if the world is gonna end either way. Deal.
Excellent. Let's begin the date then. Why don't you start with the Invoke the Depths ritual?
It's not really a deal. She would have killed it. Invoke the depths. I'm gonna leave all the lights on. The book says leave all the lights on. What about my turtle? Alright. What do we got? Oh, now we can read everything. Do not perform this ritual alone. Snuff all light from the room. Turn on your secret shower to make the sound more when all's complete chant. Blah, 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 blah. Do not look out your window from now on. Invoke the depths. Do not attempt this ritual. The metamorphosis. The calling invokes without performing these. If you see or hear something strange, it is not your imagination. Be ready. Proceed in total darkness. No lights, no candles. Ensure his image appears in no way in a poster or tapestry. Wear a ceremonial robe and ritual necklace. Wear a mask or headpiece to distort your features. Have a ceremonial knife in person. Always remember the second step on the previous page. When all is complete, chant. Okay. This is the point of no return, Cavib. Alright. Dark metamorphosis.
Sweet home.
Are we? What did I just do?
You brought the outer depths to us. The closer you get to where my true form lies dreaming, the stronger my influence on you in this world.
Will I be okay?
Just focus on following the book perfectly.
Turn that off. Alright, perform metamorphosis. Do not attempt this ritual without performing the calling. We did that. Invoke the depths. We did that. This is point no return. Proceed total darkness. No lights, no candles. Ensure his image appears in no way in poster or tapestry. Where are you? For a ceremonial robe, or a mask or headpiece, knife. Always remember the second step on the previous page. In poster or tapestry.
Hello, handsome. And I thought you were cute for a human before. Now you're totally my type.
Something is not right. Alright, so now we have a Cthulhu head. Form, prepare, offer. Alright, how do we... Oh, there's more. Okay.
Darling,
Oh.
what are you looking at?
I didn't expect that.
Nothing, huh?
Nothing, yeah.
You were looking at nothing?
Exactly.
Is that the truth? Did I scare you, darling? Good. I know what page you were on. And if I see you trying to cast that spell about nothing, you won't get past the second word.
Okay. I was just looking, lady. Let the room be well lit. Chant 3 times assertively. She must be in the room. Oh, nope, we don't want to do that. She's on the bed. Prepare offering. Let's see. Illuminate the room to your comfort. Storage. Oh, bad end. Don't look out the window.
The just
Okay, so, we have to do metamorphosis. Proceed until darkness.
oh, and that already smells delicious, darling. All it needs is a little something and it'll be perfect. I'm going to take a short walk outside while you finish. See?
Nope. Perform reach into oblivion. Reach into oblivion. Wear a ceremonial robe and have a ritual knife in your possession. Into the symbol present, have another life form on your person. Oh no. Turtle. Sorry, turtle. Her name. No. Poor turtle.
What's wrong? You're pale as a sheet. I can tell by the look on your face. You caught a glimpse of the real world now that I'm waking up. Guess you aren't as sane as you thought, huh, darling? Oh, sweetie, don't worry about reality. It doesn't have anything to do with you anymore. If you like, I can move you to the front of the line and end you painlessly. As thanks for waking me up. You wouldn't hear their screams anymore. Or maybe you'd prefer to be saved for last. Have the whole doomed world all for yourself for a while. Though the things you'd see if you lingered. Being destroyed first or last? Which would you prefer, my darling? Delicious! Just perfect! I wish you could make offerings like this forever. Well, my devoted darling, there is only one last spell to perform. Pledging yourself to me. Take heart. Your pledge of devotion will be the last act of humanity for all of time. The final words ever spoken by humankind will come from your very mouth and echo into oblivion. The privilege is yours alone. I may be inexperienced with human emotions, but even I know that saying goodbye to your world can be painful. Take all the time you need to make peace with the end. I'm going to take a short nap before I wake up for good. Could you hit the lights for me, darling?
She's taking a nap. I'm thinking. What am I thinking? Might be able to do something with that page that she yelled at us for. Final pledge. Well lit. Alright. Well lit. No. Lynetta? Did it work? My face and hands are back to normal. Did I really do it?
Darling,
Ha.
why? Why did you break our
I like
connection?
that.
I'm cut off from the rest of me. How could you? Why did you break my heart?
I did what I had to do. Sorry, darling. World's not ending today. I think we should see other people.
But why? Was I not good enough? Did you have a bad time on our date? Is there another woman?
No, none of that. It was pretty much just say you were gonna end all reality.
And
Nope. That's it. That's the deal breaker.
what? But you woke me up in the first place.
Come on, we both know I got more than I bargained for.
Oh, darling. You realize I still have control here, right? If you want to smooch my real form, You have no choice but to do the spells over.
Eh? The squid is fine too.
Wait, what?
That's good. Okay, so good enough end. Okay, that's good. Alright, so let's go through with the ritual then and see what that is. I'm assuming there's gonna be what, like 3 endings then? Good end, bad end, and smooch end?
Darling, what's wrong?
Alright, we gotta do all this. Yep. Okay, perform Dark Communion. Oh, okay.
Take the I may take. Could you hit the Thank you, my love. I'm afraid it's time for the dream and our date to end. That look on your face. Darling, I had a wonderful date with you. And that's because of you. So why destroy me and all of reality? Why not just stay here with me? That's what you're thinking, right? Oh, my sweet, mortal darling. I'm not doing this out of malice. You've had good dreams before, right? Well, when you woke up, you destroyed those dream worlds and everything in them. Did you wake up because you hated those dreams? No. It just couldn't be helped that you'd wake up eventually. I love humans, and I'll miss you sorely. Please let your last thoughts be about that. Don't think I forgot about my promise to you. Pucker up, my darling. You've earned it. Thanks for playing.
Okay, that was neat. That was a neat little thing, right? It was funny. Hopefully I wasn't like yelling too loud, or I mean, I wasn't trying to yell. I did speak louder than my normal volume speaking voice because I am generally soft-spoken. Anywho, yeah. It was a good way to end the game. Not my favorite one. Again, my two favorite, I can tell you right off the bat, but we'll save it for the Ryan's Ring review system, which will be coming up because I'm assuming there's going to be a bookend.
Whoa, hey, you did it. Oh my god, congratulations. You win. you won. You played all the spooky tapes, and now your brain is, whoa, it's as hard as diamonds. And now you can stop. You're done. That's it. There's nothing more to see. The end. Just, close your eyes and drift away. Yeah, we're all done here. You're all cured. Goodbye, Cognita virus. You know what? You're welcome.
The door has unlocked somewhere. I knew it. I knew it. I called it. Yeah. Okay. Oh, that door unlocked. Okay. Let me put a dip in. I don't know how much longer we got in the game. Is there a sprint? There is a sprint. Expecting a chase sequence of some sort. Oh, that's nice. I like how they tied that together. The first game, because that was the first game's screen, right? Ah, the Weeping Angel thing. Alright, folks. And that ends Dread X Collection 2 as part of my Halloween in June. I like to inject a little bit of horror and Halloween into the months, you know? Alright, so let me go through them. Sucker for Love, liked it. To the End of Days, liked it. Touched by an Outer God, probably my favorite. Squirrel Stapler, liked it. Solipsis was okay. That was the first one I think I tried. The Thing in the Lake was alright. It got a little frustrating. Another Late Night, and the Diving Bell. Diving Bell was okay. Another Late Night I think was a walking simulator if I remember. Arcade Electra, it was okay. The Toy Shop, I liked it a lot. One of my other favorites. Undiscovered, another walking simulator, had an interesting camera angle. Charlotte's Exile, the only one I cheated on. Everything else I played blind. I like the mechanics of it, but it was way above my pay grade. Start game. Just to get back in here. So, alright. Overall, had fun. Good game, well worth the $9.99 price. And it goes on sale. Pick it up on sale. It'll be cheaper. But overall, I preferred the collection of games in the first Dread X collection. But this one had some really, really good ones. So, using the Ryan's Ring review system, which is a system devised by the world's leading third grade elementary school students, teaming up with aliens from Pluto. Whether or not you think it's a planet, regardless, aliens live on Pluto. Working in an underground Antarctic base, developed time travel to go back in time to learn the art of alchemy, travel into the future after they did that to refine the art of alchemy and modern sciences into super sciences, to come back to the present to provide you with the greatest video game review system ever devised, past, present, future, multiple realities, anywhere and everywhere at all times at once. You will not find it anywhere else other than right here on this channel. Ryan's rating review system is as follows. B.A.D. B stands for boring, A stands for awesome, and D stands for dumb. Was I bored? Only really with the walking simulator ones. That's why I think Solipses had a pass, right? Because, first of all, it was the first one I played. Second, it was the first walking simulator that I played, so it kind of you sort of gets a pass. But like the diving bell was okay, but some of the others were not quite as enjoyable. Like Arcade Electro was probably my least favorite. Another Long Night. Actually, you know what? Another Long Night was my least favorite. It was just menuing. That said, none of them were bad. I appreciate all the takes and the developers' styles that they approached the game with. The thing in the lake was alright, if a little bit frustrating. Maybe there weren't as many walking simulators in this as I was thinking. I don't know. Charlotte's Exile, like I said, was interesting, but there was no way in hell I was going to figure all that by myself. Because problem with puzzles, when you do puzzles, is sometimes you overthink them. And of course, doing puzzles for video games or just coming up with puzzles themselves is kind of hard. You want them to be beatable, but you don't want them to be cryptic. And I wouldn't say that the developer did a bad job in either regard. It just takes smarter people than me to figure that out. I tend to be a rather impatient individual, which is why I also tend towards more gameplay type stuff. But even with the walking simulator parts, yeah, I guess it is a bit unfair of me to say there were more walking simulators. I guess there really was as many as I remember. But overall, was not bored. This house, brilliant. I love this. This was a great addition. I hope they continue with it in the future games, which I'll be checking out. So overall, was I bored? Nope. Loved it. And then at the end of the Ryan's Ring review, I'll go over the ones specifically I really enjoyed. But because Dread X Collection 2 was not boring, it gets 1 thumbs up, 1 green check mark. Is the game awesome? It's horror, it's anthology, it's multiple developers giving different perspectives, providing you with different ways to play. If this had been a $9.99 game, where it was only one of these games, I would probably have been bored to tears with it. This is the strength of anthology type formats for entertainment. Even the ones I didn't like or care as much for are awesome because there's 2 or 3 others I enjoyed. If anyone, I know this one had a standalone game, so maybe I'll give that a try eventually. Also, it was the first time I ever did a dating sim type of thing. I don't know if that's a dating sim gameplay. I don't know. I've never played them, so if you play dating sims, let me know in the comments. If that counts. If not, then maybe if I do a dating sim, I'll be playing that game because I do own it. Because I like to support developers. Anyways, that was the strength, right? So I love anthology. I love horror. I love the graphic styles. I love the different aesthetics and choices. The game's awesome. So it follows the trend that the first one set. That's 2 thumbs up, 2 green check marks. Now, is the game dumb? There were some minor things that I thought were kind of dumb, but overall, cassette 1. Where did we get cassettes? Oh, okay. That's going to be like what the guy here says. Okay. But overall, not dumb. This overworld map is great, or this hub area. I love the idea of getting the keys to unlock the cases to progress. That is a very nice way to add theming to the game. The first one worked fine. You pick a picture, you play the picture. But this seems like a very nice evolution of from the first game. The things that I would find dumb would have been game specific. but none of them were like overly where I'm like, this is just really stupid. Like, this is insultingly dumb. So, overall, I can't. Oh, biggest dumb thing. Same with Dread X Collection 1. I'm hoping they fixed it with the third one. We'll find out together. I can't adjust the sound volumes so that it doesn't feel like I'm yelling, so that any viewers watching. At least if there is a way, I haven't found it. Not saying there isn't. It probably is, but a way where I can use the game and all I need to do is lower the volume. They did have that here for this, but this only affected the hub world here. It didn't affect the individual games. Some of them had the ability to adjust the volume down, others didn't. So that was dumb. Yeah, that's probably the dumbest thing. So overall, though, is it a dumb game? No. Dread X Collection 2, I don't feel the games were as strong as the first one. But still found them enjoyable. That said and done, let's close the review. Was it boring? No. Dread X Collection 2, you are not boring. So that's 1 thumbs up, 1 green check mark. Are you awesome? You're awesome. Yes. 2 thumbs up, 2 green check marks. And last but not least, Dread X Collection, are you dumb? No. Overall, you are not dumb. So, because we're all eldritch horrors with multiple tentacles, we can give it 3 tentacles up, 3 green check marks. I highly recommend picking up Dread X Collection 2 if you're itching for more. You don't really get a lot of overlap from the first game too, so that's nice. Like, it's a nice collection of games. I think I bought all of them on a sale bundle thing years ago. The request of my brother. And at that point, you're paying like $50, $60 on sale, maybe 40 or even 30 for what, 4 or 5 of these? And they all have different styles of games. I feel like there's enough there that the amount of games that you would enjoy would be more than those that you didn't. So, all right, now for you can stop now and close out the video. Thanks for joining me, though. I'm gonna do my farewells after this bit, though, so don't think I'm shading you. Most favorites were again. Toy Shop, but my number 1 favorite was Touched by an Outer God. That was brilliant. That one was good. One of my favorite. That one was really solid too. That one was fun. It was good. Really solid. Love the idea. Just definitely above my pay grade. Like the perspective. I can appreciate Conquistadors too. I'm a big fan of like that era, that feel, and the aesthetic. But it was a walking simulator. That one was, again, I don't want to say it was bad. It's not. Probably my least favorite because it was the most walking simulator type. Actually, you know what? Never mind. This one was my least favorite. That one was my second. And that's because it was, I mean, it was neat kind of doing the browser thing and everything. Nice change of pace from all the other games. I appreciate that. Just, I always prefer a little bit more interactivity. Like, the reason I probably enjoyed the diving bell more is because at least you were having to move around and manage things, right? You had to manage your sanity, fix things, type on a computer. But this one, you just walked. I mean, you pick up like 4 or 5 things and you walk. This one I liked enough, but it got frustrating with that damn gorilla. That one's good too. So, overall, great games. Let me know your favorite in the comments. If you have played this. If you haven't, let me know what one you'd be excited most to play. All right, folks, going to call it here. I'm not going to keep it. We've already gone to 2.5 hours. Thanks for sticking with me. And I look forward to Dread X Collection 3 for July. thus concludes Dread X Collection 2. You have been slain. This Halloween in June celebration. Thank you for joining me, folks. To my subscribers, you all stay awesome and you have an amazing day. Or if you prefer, stay amazing and have an awesome day. Drive by Redneck and viewers. I will catch you next time. Till then, you all have a good morning, good afternoon, and a hell of a Halloween in June night.